I'm Mckinley. I'm from Tooele, Utah, and I just graduated from Utah State University in cultural anthropology and sociology. So I want to be a medical anthropologist and a global health practitioner. I especially want to work with in the disability field. And for grad school, I want to get a master's in global health and a PhD in medical anthropology and do my dissertation with refugees with disabilities. I decided to come to the field school to Peru for a couple of reasons. One, because Michelle, I've learned so much from her, and my career goals are very similar to what she does, and I just felt like this would be a great opportunity to learn from her. And two, because of the subject matter, of being able to learn about ethno-medical beliefs and medicinal plants, and being able to engage with people in a different culture, especially talking about their health and how they respond to different health concerns. I thought that was going to be really perfect for what I want to do. I'm here on scholarship from the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship Program, which is through the State Department, and I'm so grateful for the scholarship. I honestly don't know how I would be here without it. The scholarship program is for people who have never been outside the country, never studied abroad before, or whose families don't necessarily have the financial means for a lot of the extracurricular things at college. And so it provides opportunities to non-traditional students and students with outside challenges or minorities. So the scholarship is usually given to ethnic minorities, religious minorities, people with disabilities, things like that. So they gave me the scholarship because I have a rare medical condition, and they thought that it would be a great opportunity for me to be able to study about medical beliefs with my background of having a disability. I also have the opportunity to write a blog for them, to contribute to their blog that they have, just sharing my experiences of being in Peru with a disability and the things I'm learning. I have loved absolutely every single minute of it here in Peru. I just don't want to leave. I love it here. One of my favorite things was we had Raphael's son and his band come to our hostel, and they played for a long time. And so we were just having this big old dance party by the pool at our hostel, and it was traditional Peruvian and Brazilian music, and oh my word, it was so much fun. The music is so much fun. I love dancing here, and there's always music playing in the streets, and so you can always just kind of have your own little dance party going on wherever you go. I love that about Peru. I'm doing an ethnography of disability access in 3 different cities. So I'm comparing disability access in Trujillo, in Huanchaco, and in El Milagro. So I'm looking at if the roads are easy for people with mobility challenges to go through, if people can get onto sidewalks, if there are access ramps into buildings, things like that. And it's been really interesting studying the literature about disability in Peru. There are laws in place now, as of 2 or 3 years ago, saying that new buildings being built have to have access ramps for people with disabilities. But there's no enforcement for older buildings, and so there's still a lot of struggle of enforcing the disability policy in Peru. So that's kind of a struggle. And also I'm looking at kind of what life is like for people with disabilities outside of access. I've noticed that a lot of people with disabilities here end up being beggars on the streets. And I've talked to a few people, and they've said that's just their way of earning income to contribute to the family, because they can't get jobs anywhere else, mostly because there's a stigma about having a disability here. There's a lot of businesses don't really hire people with disabilities, and it would be difficult to get in and out of a building without an access ramp if you did have a disability. So that's been really interesting. But on a positive note, it's also been really great to find out that there's a lot of family support for people with disabilities. You hardly ever see someone in a wheelchair that doesn't have 3 or 4 family members surrounding them. And same with the elderly. You hardly ever see someone that's, you know, an old grandma with a cane without, you know, a daughter and a granddaughter right by their side. So that's been kind of cool to see how the culture has been filling in the gaps where the disability policy has been falling through. Something a lot of people don't know about me is that I am a painter. I don't know why that's a secret. I tell people all the time, but they're always surprised when they see my paintings. I do oil paint. I usually do landscapes. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I also enjoy singing. I have done classical singing. I've done folk music. I've, you know, a little bit of everything. Just, I like the artsy things. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao. We'll see you later.